What is going on, y'all? Hope everyone's having the best day of their entire lives. This is day one of the 4-day challenge. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make money, how to sign clients, etc., etc., etc. So there's going to be some free game here. I'm just going to make sure we at everyone so we get everyone tuning in. At everyone, what's going on? So we got some free game happening right now. We're going to be teaching you guys how to turn DMs into clients. So that is going to be the purpose of today's training, the purpose of today's live stream. We're going to be breaking down exactly what you guys need to be doing in order to make money. Free sauce. We got some free sauce. All right. If you are my client, you're tuning in, just say hashtag I'm here and let me know. So this is a 4-day challenge, and this is day one of the 4-day challenge. And so I'm going to give you guys as much value as I possibly can. And we're going to be talking about how to turn interested prospects into paying customers. Now, before we talk about how to turn interested prospects into paying customers, let's have a conversation about some common mistakes that you guys are making. Okay, so common mistake number one, and these business coaches out here be talking about how you need to send out 100 cold DMs a day. I literally hate that. Okay, so common mistake number one is sending out cold DMs. Why? Because that's like putting up a billboard on the side of a highway to get clients versus knocking on 1,000 people's doors. I would rather put up a billboard and not be super annoying knocking on 1,000 doors. And so common mistake number one is sending out cold DMs. Common mistake number two is not having an authority presence. And my definition of an authority presence is like, you need to be fucking fit. Okay. You need to be fit. You need to be in shape. If you're not fit, if you're not in shape, how are people going to trust you to help them with their fitness goals? That'd be like hiring a business coach that was broke, hiring a dentist that had rotting teeth, hiring a financial advisor that didn't make any cash. You need to be walking the talk. Okay. So common mistake number two is you don't have an authority presence. If you ain't fit, how are you trying to sell fitness? Okay. Common mistake number three is not having an optimized profile. My definition of an optimized profile is a profile picture where you can clearly see that you're jacked, or you can clearly see your smiling little face, or whatever attitude you're trying to portray. So on my Instagram right now, I have more of like a bad bitch vibe. Like I'm going for like a bad B, you know? So like for me, I'm going for like, I'm the number one business coach in the space. So I want my profile to reflect that. So for you, you need to have an optimized profile. Whatever vibe you're trying to give off, you need to make sure that your Instagram profile says that. A lot of you guys just post profile pictures that you think you look cool in. So don't do that. Think about what vibe you're trying to give off with your Instagram account and put the profile picture that gives off that vibe. Does that make sense? So if you're working with women, you might want to be more approachable. If you're working with dudes that want to get jacked, you might want to show that you're jacked. If you're working with women that are over 40 and you're a woman over 40, you should probably show that you're fit over 40 in your profile picture. Common mistake number four is you don't post enough social proof. My definition of enough social proof is literally every single day. If you follow me on Instagram at The Real Brian Mark, shameless plug, you will see me posting social proof every single day. Why? Because it's the most valuable type of content to post. If you're an online coach right now and you literally take nothing else from this training, I want you to like end this training, go post social proof consistently every fucking day. It's like I do not miss. I had a call with one of my clients. His name's Rico. He is in my $1 Million Mastermind program, and his highest month with us was 25,000, and in the last couple of months he dipped to 14,000. So I was like, okay, Rico, show me your last 80 posts on your Instagram. So we got in a one-on-one, went through his last 80 posts on his Instagram. In the last 80 posts, he posted 2 social proof posts. I was like, that's a problem. I was like, show me your Instagram stories. Goes on his Instagram stories. I was like, go into your archives. Don't tell me what you've been doing. Show me. So we went through the last 90 days of his story archives. I saw maybe 3 social proof posts. And I was like, bro, I was like, all I want you to do after this call is every single day post social proof on your story and watch what happens. So like, that's literally the homework that I gave him because it's that simple. Okay. So that's a big reason why people aren't reaching back out to you is because you're not posting social proof. So they don't know that you can help clients. Whereas if you follow me on social media every day, I'm like, look at Joshua Ayers that's getting amazing results. Look at Nasser that's getting amazing results. Look at my client Sarah getting amazing results. Look at this client that just signed up that's getting amazing results. So that people are coming in and they're like, oh my God, like look at all these amazing results that I'm missing out on. So you need to create that with your marketing. Okay. Fun. If you guys are getting value so far, drop some fucking fire. Let me know. Okay. I get energy when you get me energy. Common mistake number 5. This actually keeps you guys from doing social proof in the first place. Common mistake number 5 is you're expecting every DM to turn into a customer. That just ain't going to happen, yo. It's not going to happen. You're not going to turn every DM into a customer. But because you guys hope that every DM's turned into a customer, you never actually put yourself out there, because when something like when you send a DM and they don't reply, you're like, oh, like it's like this is so hard. Like, woe is me. Like, not every DM is going to turn into a customer. When you understand that, you're not going to be upset about it and you can just keep moving forward. All right. Sixth common mistake that I see is people being afraid to send DMs. Why? Because you're afraid of rejection. You're afraid of looking like an idiot, or you're afraid of looking stupid. You're afraid of people not responding. You're afraid of messaging somebody and then being like, why are you messaging me? And so you just don't send messages at all. And common mistake number 7, and this is probably one that all of you guys are making, is you're not following a DM script. Yo, there's scripts for everything. Why? Because I follow a meal plan too. And if I'm not following a meal plan, I follow macros. Why? Because I want to get a result. And so if there's a specific script that's going to help me get a specific result, I should probably follow it. So I've got a DM script. If you're interested in getting the DM script, I'm going to give it to you, and I'll tell you how you guys can get the DM script in a fucking minute. Okay. If you're watching this live, I'm going to give you a DM script. So if you're excited about that, drop some fire. Let's talk about the benefits of understanding how to actually book calls properly, because there are some tangible benefits. Tangible benefit number 1 is that my client, Austin Prechtel, is sitting at $40,000 a month right now, booking 5 to 10 calls a week. And his Instagram reels get between 200 to 700 views. I always talk about 200 to 700 views for Austin, because like he's making 40 grand a month from 200 to 700 views. Those of you guys that are like, I don't have a big social media following, I can't sign clients. It literally has nothing to do with it. My client, Brittany Roth, 24 years old, making $20,000 plus per month, booking 5 to 10 calls a week. My client, Janelle Wheel, went from flat broke to having over 6,000 active clients. These are all people that had no idea how to book sales calls when they first started with me. And now they're absolutely smashing it in their coaching business. Guys, the truth is, like, when I first started, like, I had to figure this out on my own. Like, I didn't have a step-by-step blueprint. I didn't have a guide. I had no idea what I was doing when I first started. And when I started in 2013, it was a lot easier to get success because there wasn't a lot of competition. There wasn't a lot of people that wanted to grow an online coaching business. And because there wasn't a lot of people that wanted to grow, it was a lot easier for me to succeed, because I was like 101, baby. There was like 100 of me. But now there's thousands of online fitness coaches. And because there's a lot of people doing fitness content now, you can't just post a picture of your abs and get clients. It's not like that. And so it's harder to grow on social media. It's harder to get clients on the phone. It's harder to get applications. How many of you that have been online coaching for a while that are listening to this felt like it was easier to get clients 10 years ago versus where it's at now? How many of you guys felt like it was a lot easier to get clients 10 years ago? Like, you felt like your business was just coming to you, business was just growing every single year. It was like, it was pretty easy to get clients. And now it's not so easy. Now you're like, the stuff that I was doing then is no longer working. So first things first is like, you need to understand that if you want to be successful in this game, then you need to do something different. All right. You need to behave like, you need to act like, and move like a different business owner. And I feel like 95% of people fail because they don't have a strategy. And this applies to a fat loss journey as well as a business journey. So today I'm going to give you the strategy, and our goal is, number 1, I'm going to teach you how to actually identify who's serious and who's not. And I'm also going to give you guys where to find all of your leads. And then I'm going to give you guys a DM script because I'm a fucking G. Okay. So thing number 1 is, your goal is to look for 5-star prospects. Write that down. My goal is to look for 5-star prospects. Remember that not every DM is going to turn into a call, but I'm looking for 5-star prospects. My definition of a 5-star prospect is somebody that's friendly and cooperative. So you send them a message and they send you a message back. Friendly and cooperative is the first qualification of a 5-star prospect. If somebody's friendly and cooperative, that's who I want to be in a DM conversation with. Thing number 2 is they're willing to engage in dialogue. This is really important. I get probably 50 to 100 cold DMs every 2 days trying to sell me something. Whether that be like, hey, bro, I could love to help you with your Instagram engagement. And I would love to help you with this I would love to help you with email copy. And I'd love to help you with your Instagram copy. And then I don't reply. And then they follow up the next day and they're like, hey, bro, I'm really sad that you didn't reply to my message. And then they comment on my fucking Instagram post and they're like, hey, bro, check your DM. And I'm like, bro, like, don't do that daily. Right. So it's like, thing number 2 is, if somebody's not willing to engage in dialogue, don't follow up again, because they ain't interested. Right? They ain't interested. And so what we need to do is we need to make sure that we're not being that motherfucker in the DMs. Don't do that. So friendly and cooperative, they're willing to engage in dialogue. Thing number 3 is they know what they want. If I'm in the DMs with a prospect and I'm like, yo, what are your goals? They're like, I don't really have any goals. That's the worst person to book a call with. Why? Because when you get on a call with them, they're going to have no urgency to take action. And they're also not going to do the work because they're not motivated to work towards something. And so having a prospect that knows what they want is super important when it comes to being in the DMs. And I will not get on a call with somebody unless they know what they want. Thing number 4 is they know when they want it. Ideally, having a prospect that's like, yo, I need to lose 20 pounds before summer because I'm sick of it. So knows what they want, knows when they want it. And thing number 5 is they'd like some help. A really simple question that you guys can ask when you're in the DMs with a prospect is, would you like some help? This will save you time. This will save you energy. Everybody write that down. That's the magic question. Would you like some help? Now, when you ask this question, would you like some help? What people are going to say is, what does that look like? What do you mean by that? And then you can offer a fitness consultation. So I'm going to talk about how to do that in a second. But the magic question that you can ask in the DMs with a prospect is, would you like some help? Now I'm going to give you guys another fucking golden nugget. So let's do another one. Let's say you're talking to a friend, right? Because we all have friends that might be interested in signing up for coaching with us. Let's say you're talking to a friend and the friend is asking fitness questions. You're like, would you like some help? And they're like, hell yes, I would. The follow-up question that you can ask for your friend is this. Okay, cool. And just so I'm clear, are you looking for like a little bit of free advice or do you want some help like completely transforming your life? And if they say some free advice, give them some free advice. And if they're like, I want to completely transform my life, then you're like, okay, cool. Then you book a call and you just treat them like a regular client. Cool. Okay. So we're looking for 5-star prospects in the DMs, friendly and cooperative, willing to engage in dialogue, know when they want it, and they would like some help. Okay. So that's like what we're looking for. Okay. When you're having a conversation with these people in the DMs, I like to follow a 3-step framework. I call it validate, relate, lean in. This is something that I fucking invented. So if you've seen any different variations of it, it's because business coaches come into my shit and they fucking steal it and try to sell it. Okay. So validate, relate, lean in. Validate, what that means is when somebody comes in, if somebody's like, Brian, I want to lose 20 pounds, I'm like, I totally hear you. Validate. I'm like validating their goal, right? I validate their goal. Relate to them is like, I relate to them with a personal story or a story of a client. And I don't always do that, but I do that oftentimes, especially if a client opens up with a struggle. I'll say something like, I used to struggle with my weight as well, so I get it. And then lean in means you ask the next question. So I'll give you a practical example. Let's say, yo, Coach Kenny, what's your number one struggle in your fitness journey? And Kenny's like, yeah, I've been really struggling to lose that last 20 pounds and I've been trying for a while. And I'm like, okay, cool. I hear you. Validate. Losing 20 pounds can be a struggle. Relate, lean in. How long have you been struggling with losing 20 pounds? So it's like validate. I hear you. Relate. That can be a struggle. Lean in means ask the next question. This is how you go from being like a fucking robot in the DMs, going from like question to question, question to question, to having a conversation with people. It's a 3-step framework. You want to write it down. Validate, relate, lean in. This is how you move through conversations. And no, Kenny, I'm not calling you fat. Okay, so does this make sense? So we're looking for 5-star prospects, friendly and cooperative, willing to engage in dialogue, know what they want, know when they want it, and they want some help. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Once we've got what we're looking for, when we're having a conversation with the prospect, we're looking to validate, relate, lean in. I totally hear you. That makes sense. A lot of my best clients struggle with that. And then I ask the next fucking question. All right. So now I want to give you all the sauce. Okay. Now I want to teach you where to find leads on Instagram. I paid for this info. I'm going to teach you where to find leads on Instagram. Okay. So Instagram is fairly easy to generate leads from because people know you, like you, and trust you. Instagram, in my opinion, is the number one platform to generate leads on because Facebook has a lot of restrictions that Instagram just doesn't. So when you're going to generate leads, I want you to write this down. Okay. This is important. From level 1 all the way to level 6. So when you go to generate leads, the biggest mistake that you can make is trying to generate leads from hashtags or your new followers. Why? Because those are your coldest leads. So when you're generating leads, you want to start at the top and work your way down. Number 1 at the top is your Instagram DMs. This seems pretty basic, but a lot of you guys, when you go to generate leads, ignore your DMs of people that have already been talking to you. So instead of going out and finding new people to have conversations with, reply to your DMs. The faster that you reply to your DMs that are currently in your inbox right now, the more likely you're going to be able to convert some people that are interested in your inbox into phone calls and then paying customers. So the first place you should always look is your DMs. Is there any unanswered messages, any people you haven't gotten back to, any people that you need to follow up with, any people that ghosted you that you that you forgot to reply to, whatever. So you always want to check your DMs first. The second place you want to go is your Instagram story poll responders. Now, these are people that might not actually have it in them to message you directly, as in like they might not actually apply, but there are people that like have it in them to vote on your polls and engage on their stuff. They're obviously interested on some level in what you have to offer. So the second place I look once I'm done the DMs is the Instagram story polls. I go in and I see if there's anybody that's been engaging in my polls. The third place I'll go to find leads is I'll go to the commenters on my photos or my reels, because these are people that are taking time out of their day to leave a genuine comment on your stuff. Obviously, they're interested in working with you on some level. Otherwise, they wouldn't be commenting on your stuff. Okay. Obviously, they're interested. And guys, a message you guys can send to people that are commenting your photos is very simple. It's like, yo, Sean, I just want to say thanks for all the support on all my content, brother. I hope you're having a great day. That's it. Right. And sometimes they'll message you back and they'll be like, dude, I love your content. It's helped me lose like 15 pounds. Like, I keep it up. Then you're like, cool. Is there any other fitness goals you're working on? Bam, you're in a DM script. The fourth place I'll go to start conversations is Instagram likes on photos or reels. Again, people that are liking your content might not be interested in purchasing, but they might be. And so just having a conversation with them and being like, yo, hope you're having a great day. What kind of content are you enjoying the most? Is it the nutrition content or the fitness content? Now you're in a DM script. The fifth place that you guys want to look. So like we got DMs, story poll responders, commenters, likes on photos. The fifth place I would look is Instagram story viewers. Because the reason I go here fifth is because they're still watching your story. So they might not be super interested in working with you right away. But the fact that they're watching your story and keeping up with your day-to-day life is an indicator of interest. And the sixth and final place that I would find places to start conversations would be new followers. The reason that this would be the sixth and the final place is that these people literally have no idea that they're going to purchase something off of you yet. So we basically want to like everybody that comes in that's a new follower, yo, Sean, thanks so much for the follow, brother. I hope you're having a great day. What type of content are you enjoying the most? Fitness and nutrition. Boom. Right. Another one you could do if you wanted to jump straight into it, be like, yo, Sean, hope you're having a great day, brother. Are you on a fitness journey right now, or are you just enjoying the content? And now you can get straight into the DM script. All right. Cool. Now, I do have a gift for you guys, and the gift is this. I have a DM script to book calls. If you guys want the full DM script to book phone calls with potential clients, including some examples and rules, just comment with some fire emojis on this live stream. It's free. There's no catch. If you want the DM script, just comment with some fire emojis on this live, okay? So just to quickly recap. So we talked about the biggest mistakes: sending out cold DMs, not having an authority presence, not having an optimized profile, not posting enough social proof, expecting every DM to turn into a customer, being afraid of sending DMs, or not following a DM script. We've also talked about the benefits of understanding this, and the benefits of understanding this are getting your business to $40,000 a month. And so it was really easy when we first started online coaching to get success because, there wasn't as much competition. But now we've come to the agreement that there's a lot more competition. And so because of that, it's not as easy. We also covered today the definition of a 5-star prospect: somebody that's friendly and cooperative, willing to engage in dialogue, know what they want, know when they want it, and they want some help. And finally, we talked about where to find leads on Instagram DMs, story poll responders, commenters on photos, likes on photos, story views, and new followers. Now, the only piece of the puzzle is the fact that I want to give you guys a DM script. So I've got a gift for you guys. For everybody that just commented fire emoji, if you go over to my Instagram right now and send me a message that says DM script, I will send it over to you. No catch, completely free. I want to help you guys out. I want to help you guys make money. That's just me being a G, and I want to help you out. So you can't comment in live. You actually have to send me a DM that says DM script. Cool. All right, y'all. This is hashtag free game. What's up? How was the training? Did you guys get value? This is like the start. So now that you've got the training, right? Now that you've got the fundamentals, now that you know exactly what to do, right? Now that we're like good to go, it's time to start taking some action. So you guys can literally send out messages to people that are following you, that are engaging with your content, that are on your content, like that are on your posts, etc. This is it. I just gave you all the sauce, all the game, right? We're giving you guys all the game. All you need to do is go take action. I love the value even at 1:20 in the morning. Bro, that's how we do, okay? We're 24/7 nonstop value, all right? So hopefully this was insightful and helpful and useful. Hopefully you guys can take this information and actually like run with it and start taking some action. I want you guys to know that this is only day 1 of the 4-day challenge. And so if you want to come in for the other few days, Cole De Silva is going to be coming on tomorrow, dropping some knowledge. And then we've got 3 more days of the 4-day challenge, and we want to give you guys straight value. So appreciate you guys. Have literally the best day of your entire adult life since the day that your mother had you. And I'll talk to you guys soon.
Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. Hopefully you got some value. If you did, and you want to learn more about how me and my team can help you scale your online fitness business to $10,000 a month, DM me 10K on Instagram at TheRealBrianMark for more information, and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help you grow an online coaching business.